What's up everybody, my name is Lethal Care Bear and welcome to my channel. Quick introduction to myself. My name is James. As you can see on screen, I'm playing Destiny. I've been playing Destiny since Destiny 1 released back in 2014, I believe. Somewhere around that. As part of the beta, and I was unfortunately not part of the alpha, but whatever. YouTube, been looking to try and do it for a little bit. This is my first time trying to ever do a proper video, so I'm a little bit awkward, so excuse any nonsense that may come out of my mouth in a moment. What I'm going to try and do with this series that I'm currently doing now is, one, start a brand new character and hopefully showcase some aspects of the game that new lights or newer players may not have got to straight away. Without further ado, a very simple introduction for myself, but there you go. My normal character is Warlock. That is my main, that is my bread and butter. That's the character I've been playing since Destiny 1. I have dabbled a very little bit in Titans and a tiny wee bit of Hunters back in Destiny 1. I haven't really played a Hunter in Destiny 2. For the purpose of these videos, I am going to be choosing Hunter, as I just said. Don't currently own one for a Destiny 2. But very quickly, as a new player coming into the game, you will be tasked to choose a character straight away. It doesn't give you very much information from the get-go. So basically, Warlocks are your mage, your Hunters are your assassins, and your Titans are your tanks. They each have different jumps, they each have different abilities. More or less the same sort of grenades nowadays. There's not really any grenade abilities that's specific to one. Their melees are a little bit different. Titans are a little bit up close, Hunters are a little bit further away, and Warlocks have some amazing, beautiful distance slash up close slash awesome looking melees. Yeah, you can tell I'm a Warlock. There's much more to discover within them. Essentially, the ability for the Warlocks is they can cast a rift on the floor, which can either heal you and your teammates who are standing in it, or can buff their damage. Hunters have an ability called Dodge, which allows them to quickly maneuver out of the way to either side. You can adjust it so that it auto reloads your weapons. Believe, don't know, this is just what I've heard. And Titans can put down a barricade, which will block incoming damage, or they can put down a small barricade, which will buff their weapon in certain regards. Again, dabbled, don't really know too much. Anyway, Hunters. So I'm not really a Hunter, I'm not really a good player of Hunters. Never really enjoyed the aspect of the game back in Destiny 1. I'm gonna give it a try now because there seems to be a huge amount of Hunters nowadays, and I need to get in there and take them down for me. But I mean, and experience it for myself. Yeah. So straight away, you come to this screen when you click on the character that you would like, and you're tasked with the generic things that you would probably find in any MMO game. Your character creation. It's not as extensive as something like Fallout or Skyrim or anything like that, but it does the job nicely. You have your human, you have your Woken, which are sort of a human hybrid. There's more lore to those. I'm sorry, I don't quite have a grasp on all of the lore, so I can't really tell you 100% where they come from, but they are human in an essence. Or Exos, which are basically just robots. There's no benefit between any of them. There's no benefit between male or female. It's completely down to what you prefer. There isn't really a time in the game where you'll probably see your character, apart from a few cutscenes here and there, and you can have the option to remove your helmet while you're in a social space. So you can see your face every now and then. So it is nice to have it sometimes. For the purpose of this, I'm going with a Exo, because fuck it. Face-wise, plenty of different options, plenty of different colours. I think I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna take this seriously. I'm not gonna mess around here. Okay, so we're gonna go with you. I think. Should we go with? You know what? I'm just a nice person for that sort of stuff. Red. Yeah, red eyes, red mouth. Sinister, absolutely. To be fair, he's already got the head feature that I wanted. I can have it in red. Yeah, why not? Markings. Yellow. That looks ridiculous. That looks stupid. No, don't want to mark it. Fuck that nonsense. That's it. There's no like features for your body or anything like that. It's literally just your species and your face. And then you click finish, and then that'll create your character for you, and put it onto this screen. Obviously, there is 3 character slots for you to have, so you can have one of each if you did want to jump into each. So it's essentially what I've got here. My Titans here, my Warlocks here, and my Hunter, obviously, which one I've just created. These are the 3 that you can have. You can have triple Hunters if you wanted to. You could have triple Warlocks or whatever you wanted. 2 Hunters, 1 Warlock, 2 Titans, 1 Warlock, whatever you wanted. There's no real benefit to having multiple of the same character, so yeah. It would normally show your character here, but it's having a slightly issue of loading anything at the minute, so meh, whatever. So once you click on your character, it will load you into a cutscene, I believe. It's been a while since I've done the first quest, so I'll leave it as it is for now, see what happens.
We called it the Traveler, and its arrival changed us forever. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other stars. But the Traveler had an enemy, a darkness which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything. But it was also a beginning.
Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian. It worked. You're alive. I
Booyah.
don't know how long I've been looking for you.
About 5 seconds, to be fair.
I'm a ghost. Actually, now I'm your ghost, and you?
I'm gonna call you Jeremy.
Well, you've been dead a long time. So
Nah.
you're going to see a lot of things you
About
won't
2 seconds.
understand.
Dead 2 seconds, looking for me for
This
5
is
seconds.
Alden
Makes sense.
territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city.
Go for it.
Hold still.
Moo.
Don't worry, I'm still with you. We need to move fast.
Alright, so first thing you want to do as a new game, most things that I do anyway, is a quick look into your settings. So, hit start, brings up the character. Don't worry about this for now. You press whatever you are, whatever console, or if you're on PC, whatever is to tab over. Don't worry about the inventory right now.
It's
So,
quarantined now, and quite dangerous. But our only way forward is through
Jeremy,
that
shut the
wall.
fuck up. Thank you. Cool. Right. Change your settings. Do whatever you feel necessary. One that I would look at straight away is this one. Build a view. As a console, so Xbox or PlayStation, I think the default is 70. Everyone has their own preferences for this, so I like it at max. So do whatever you want to do. Mess with it. Just find out what you want. I by default have all of these off because I fucking hate all of it. Pointless things. There's little things you can do here like ADS scalers and obviously your sensitivity. Do what you feel is right for you. There's not really anything down here. You can make sure you got your voice chats opt-ins to how you want them, and then you've got text chat as well to opt in for how you want it, and any invites you want to put on, just do that. Your gameplay here, you can switch your character or your profile from here. Not necessary if you don't want to, just if you wanted to quickly change, that's how you get to it. Colorblind settings, HUD, obviously if you wanted it invisible or whatever, and if you wanted your helmet on, I like it on always. I don't really, it doesn't really matter to me or anything like that. If you want hints on, do that. There you go. Quick, simple overview of what's over there. It's all down to what you would prefer, not what anybody else says. Just play with it, see what you get, and that's it. Quick other option here as well. Button layout, if you click it, you'll go into this screen. On console, I'm assuming it's the same for PC anyway, but obviously PCs can remap anything anyway. You have the option to remap anything that you want on your controller in the game. All you have to do is unbind it, press a button for it to set the binding to a new one, and there you go. And there's almost one for everything here. Interesting one is melee. If you wanted it to, for example, if you were up close to an enemy, instead of using your ability, it'll just do like a normal melee. You could set it to do that if you wanted to. Default, it's the way it is. So you'll always use the ability over anything else, and then obviously you can change anything here for emotes and vehicles. There's not really too much to go through. It's just have a quick look through and just see what's going on. For the most part, for this whole first part here, I'm just going to play it how I would play it. I know more or less what I'm doing at the start anyway, so I'm just going to kind of go with it. There's nothing really I'd need to tell you. It's all a tutorial part, so it's just do it at your own pace kind of a thing. There's no collectibles or anything to find out here. It is just what it is. Yeah, just use this whole tutorial mission to get used to the control. There's running, there's sliding, there's jumping, all that sort of stuff. It's been a while since I've done the Destiny 2 New Light mission, but I know this part right here is. I know this part all too well. done it many a times over my time in Destiny 1, for example. Right, Jeremy, let's go.
I need to get you back to the city. To do that, we'll need a ship. But first, I need to find you a weapon. Let's keep moving.
I am a weapon, bitch. Bitch. Yawn.
It's a risk, but I'll get us married.
All I'm saying is don't get too comfortable with how most of these missions play through. Some missions in this, well, 90% of the missions in the entirety of Destiny are not this well scripted, or enemies won't move like this kind of thing ever. So
There's a rifle.
there you go. Come here, Jeremy. Right, your first weapon, Curse of Bustard. Decent weapon, very good auto rifle.
I brought you back for a reason, Guardian. You're a hunter. That means you're not afraid
You're
to
a
take risks.
hunter.
So, keep moving and be ready for a fight.
Enemies don't necessarily have levels. It's most of the time any patrol ones are just down to whatever level you are, to be fair. You'll see that popping up on my right hand side. That is Glimmer, that is the currency.
If your tracker blinks, there's trouble nearby.
Useful for certain things, not massively useful for everything. You'll see down in the bottom left, obviously, the ammo counter for a current weapon, as well as a bar above that, which is your basically your ultimate ability, your super ability. Or you've got the options as your first one is grenade, the second one is melee, or the third one is the class ability for the class you are playing.
There's a loot cache. Let's take what's inside.
You can carry 3 weapons. There are certain weapons in the game that will have special ammo, which will run out. Others that will have heavy ammo, which will also run out, so you'll have to collect more. And others that have primary ammo just have infinite ammo, so it's fairly simple. You bitch, come here. Oh, I don't have my melee ability yet. That was me just being stupid. But you... There you go, there's the melee ability. So, I think that this one here is knives. Awesome. So the hunter can throw out for the solar class. Oh, we'll get into that in a moment. Has a knife to throw out. A barrage of knives, sorry. Oh.
More fallen. Hit them with everything you've got.
Awesome. Kind of want to shoot them, to be fair, but if you want me to use my super ability, fine. Boom. Suck on that. Give me a bitch.
Your light is strong, Guardian.
My light's the strongest. Ah, got to whip it out on your ass. So that was one of the solar ability, solar ultimates for the hunter. It was Golden Gun. It's just a very strong solar gun that you can pull out, that you always have. Yeah. Most of the time one shots enemies. Depends on how strong the enemy is, obviously.
Keep pushing forward. I'll locate a ship we can use to fly.
We'll get through this mission and I'll have a look through a bit more in a moment. I just want to get through this mission. Very simple. This will turn into a social space as soon as we get her here. So these people here are all real people. I just pointed at it. D-pads on controller will do an emote for each one. You can change these in your character screen. Meow.
I'm scanning for nearby ships.
This is essentially a small tutorial about public events that happen in each area. Randomly. Random, not random. Stuff like a fallen walker here will fall on and we'll do some... kill it and then you can collect a little bit of loot. I'll quickly do that.
Doing great. Focus on the fallen.
Okay, and you'll notice I picked up a different resource there. That is the planetary resource, so for Earth, that is the one that I'm collecting now. Or for the Cosmodrome, it is spin metal. Wouldn't worry about that too much, as in next season they are removing them, so...
I repeat, this is Shah Han. My Vanguard operation is compromised. I'm separated from my strike team.
Vanguard. They're from the last city. Shaw, where are you? We can help.
Cass, Maeve, if you're hearing this, rendezvous with the following coordinates.
Grenade, let's see what that is. Meow, 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 meow. Perfect.
But I've got a lock on his location.
You have to take out the legs for this guy. Watch out for, obviously, that. That's quite devastating. Melee ability or anything like that will probably not do a huge amount. Although, sorry, no, I'm wrong. Clearly I'm wrong. He'll do this once one of his legs are down, and then you can get up nice and close, do some proper damage to his face. Fucking eat it, you cunt. Sorry. Shouldn't be using profanity. Wait. Alright, lots of enemies. Oh shit, I'm gonna die! Great timing though. So 9 times out of 10, when you die in an area like this, you can be revived by other people, very nice and simple, or you can revive yourself. You'll just go down temporarily and then revive. Nothing major, you don't lose anything. It's not Dark Souls or anything like that, it's just what it is. I'll get some more resources now. There's no reason for you to stay here, unless you just want to mess around, just have a little bit of... That's it. If you just want to mess around, that's the only reason to stay here. There's nothing else. This thing will continuously keep spawning. There's no real proper reward for it other than just... yeah. Anyway, so the mission wants you to go this way, so I'm just going to go that way. Let's get the shotgun out. Didn't know I could miss. Fuck you guys. Where you going, bitch? Oh, small cutscene. Awesome. Don't know if this is the end.
Oh, thank the light. I didn't think we had other Guardians on patrol here. Listen, my fire team's missing. I need backup, and... Oh, you're fresh out of the grave, aren't you?
We heard your distress call. We're here to help.
Brave. I like it. Tall order for your first day, though. Doesn't help that I rushed the perimeter scans, and now... I need to locate my team before there's nothing left to find. Sit tight. I'll get you to the city soon enough.
I've made it this far. Let me help.
I get it. Nobody likes to be sidelined.
Guardians are stronger together. Isn't that right?
You sound like Commander Zavala. All right, then. Load up. This is gonna get dicey. But do what I say, and we'll get through it.
We won't let you down.
Follow my signal.